Hi, Pretty Lady. Aw, hi, Pretty Lady.
Ah.
Okay. I'm trying to remember what comes next. I think it's Birkin? No, it's not. It's not. Okay.
Okay.
I had to remember what happened. Let's see. I'm gonna leave my shotgun shells here. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go down the elevator.
Leon, go down the hole.
Down the hole.
Ada.
Leon, that woman was... I have to talk to her.
He's lost conscience due to shock from the bullet wound. The wound does not seem to be mortal. Okay, see ya.
Okay, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Okay, thanks, bye.
Thanks for getting shot for me.
Thanks for wrapping the wound on the outside. Bitch.
A bunch of little cockroaches are gonna come and attack me. I hate those things.
Well, they are cockroaches, so it's normal.
Owie.
Don't move. You're the one who was with that cop, if I'm not mistaken. Identify yourself.
I'm gonna move.
Ada? Ada Wong. Ada Wong. I've heard that name before. Now I remember. One of the men from Chicago who came to
Catfight?
assist the T-virus research used his girlfriend's name as his password. Ada and John, I believe. How did you know? Who are you? Annette Birkin. My husband is the man responsible for the creation of the T-virus. William Birkin. What? John's dead. He became one of those zombies. My condolences. And although
My condolences.
Sorry, not sorry.
you will be joining
Lol.
us shortly.
I'm sorry you feel that way.
Virus away from
Damn.
G
Really hit her with the...
virus. It's capable of creating the ultimate bioweapon. Its potential is even greater than that of the T-virus. Then that must mean the creature in the police department is... precisely... my husband, William. And it's all Umbrella's fault. None of this would have happened if they hadn't tried to steal his research away from him.
Flashback.
This way.
No, this way.
No, this way.
It's sheer perfection.
It's
My
sheer
precious
perfection.
T-virus.
Precious.
No one will ever take you away from me.
My pet.
My precious.
Well, we're gonna shoot you now.
There he is. So you finally come. Doctor, we're here to collect a G-virus sample. Sorry, but I won't just hand over my life's work.
So one thing I do kind of love about this is they shoot him in the arm,
That's
where
it, all right.
the T-virus focuses,
Okay,
or
let's
the
move
G-virus
out.
focuses its infection,
Mm-hmm.
which is cool because it's relatively accurate to how viruses
Yeah.
focus on the point of it.
I'm taking
infection,
care
which
of
would be
that
the open wound.
first.
You know,
Stay here.
and he infects himself with it. So he's got this open wound after the virus takes hold.
Alpha team, have you retrieved the sample yet?
Neat. That's where the eye grows, right where he got shot.
Yeah.
Roger.
Pretty cool. You know, I think he jabbed the needle on that side too. So that's cool.
Are you telling me that he injected the G virus into his own body?
bitch is
The
crazy.
G virus has the ability to revitalize cellular functions.
What was that? Something's wrong. Let's check it out. Over there. Shoot! Eat this, you freak!
They don't get paid enough for this. Let's just
What is
go.
this thing?
Think they get good insurance?
Probably.
Hurry.
No. They have good dental.
Nom 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 nom.
What is this thing? Fire! Fire! Son of a...
So those rats were the carriers of the virus. As a result of his virus-induced transmutation, William should have lost any prior memories he had as a human by now. Even worse, every G-virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other creatures.
And create offspring.
No.
Yes.
No! Yes!
Yes.
No!
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Too bad.
Yeah.
She just says yeah, she falls off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thunk.
I love how I do my homework and then I get an email saying, "Hey, you did your homework." I'm like, yeah, I know.
yeah.
It's like it's a little clapping emoji.
Yeah. You did your homework and it's been graded. Hooray! Like, thank you.
That teacher grades fast, dude.
I think it's just automatically.
Oh, okay. So it's like a Google form or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It would already have the answers. My teachers didn't grade shit for weeks. I was like, God damn, what is my grade?
Yeah, I'm surprised. Like all my professors so far have graded things pretty fast.
No
Which makes me happy. What?
No lifers. They're no lifing their job.
Well, yeah, probably.
Like with my math exams, I usually get the results the day after. So, it's pretty fast.
There was straight up a test that never got graded my senior year. I don't
Oh.
think. I never saw a grade. I did the test, and I just never know what I got on it.
Like, what did I get?
I think she put it in the book the day before our final exams. And I just didn't check. It's like, fuck it. My final exams, if I failed already, I failed, you know? Whatever.
Yeah.
I can't improve
Yeah.
my grade at this point.
Oh, okay.
Because they were allowed to put up in their grades in the book up until the day of the final exam. Because then they had to put the final exam in no matter what. And that was your grade. And then once you got your final exams done, you had, I think another like 2 days if the teacher wanted to help you do any makeup work, any extra credit or whatever. Because they want people to graduate for some fucking reason. I don't know. It's almost like they're rated on how many people graduate or something. But it was pretty cool that I just never got a grade on.
Pick up.
Galuf unmuted.
Yeah.
Hello.
Well, awkward silence time, so I think it's time that I point out that I didn't forget, and I have another RPG setup we can talk about.
Nice.
Breath of Fire.
Ooh, yeah.
Thing that exists.
Yeah. Those are
I
right.
played part of the second one, but
That is a,
Well, let's see.
I think that was originally
There we go.
a Capcom-developed title. That
Yes.
is Capcom's RPG series.
Yep.
I know very little about them, other than they have a lot to do with dragons.
Yeah, commonly the main character can turn into a dragon.
The
I
first game.
remember playing
Go ahead.
Breath of Fire. I think it was Breath of Fire 3? A
The
little
one for
That was
bit?
on the
PlayStation?
PlayStation.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one that I had.
Like, I played a little...
4 was
like,
also on the PlayStation, but it didn't come out for another 3 years. So the first game, entertainment system, in the year 1993, Ford in the USA.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry!
Crocodile. Purpose is honestly good. You just do that. It was also released in the GBA, like maybe just Europe, I don't know. The second game.
Come get the yummy
in
gas kink!
1994 for
Yeah.
the Super Nintendo in 2001 for the Game Boy Advance.
And I'm pretty sure Wii U did an LP of Breath of Fire 2, like years ago.
Yep, and I hacked a save state for him so that he could actually rename the characters like he did a thread for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Threads. One peak of LP interactivity.
Yes. Yes. Yeah. The back when the forum was still a thing.
Yep.
Salute for our fallen form.
Yeah.
Leon.
This bullet wound isn't making things any easier.
This
Quiet,
bullet wound
Leon.
isn't making things
I'll bet
easy.
you are.
Then we got Breath of Fire 3 on the PlayStation, re-released in 2005 on the PlayStation
That's
Portal.
2 I owe you.
Don't mention it.
Breath of Fire 5 on the PlayStation and Microsoft Windows.
I just found out.
Breath of Fire
Sounds
Dragon
good.
Quarter,
What?
also known as Breath of Fire 5 Dragon Quarter.
Never mind.
Released on the PlayStation
Let's
2.
just get out of here.
Who cares about the
sooner
story
better.
scene? Fuck off.
So did they just skip Breath of Fire 4?
No, PlayStation, Microsoft Windows.
Ah.
And then Breath of Fire 6 was released in 2016. Mind you, the 5th game was released in 2002.
Hey.
Yeah, I didn't even know that there was a 6th game.
Japanese only,
Released.
as of now.
Hmm.
Released only on the Microsoft Windows. Oh, and Android, I guess.
That's weird, it went to PC.
Yeah.
The only other game in the series that had a PC release was the 4th game.
Cough,
Was there a
cough.
note? Oh, gee, I was not alt-tabbed or anything. Sewer Manager Diary. June 28th. It's been a while, but I saw Don today and we talked after completing our work. He told me he had been sick in bed until yesterday. It really doesn't come as much of a surprise given how long he's been working here. He was sweating like a horse and kept scratching his body. While we were talking, I asked if he was hot, but he just kind of looked at me funny. What's wrong with him anyway? On July 7th, Chief Irons had been visiting the lab quite often lately. I don't know what he's been doing over there, but he always looks grim. The expression on his face has been even more unsettling than usual. My guess is that it's because of Dr. Birkin's impossible requests. The Chief has my sympathies, though. After all he's done for the town, he doesn't deserve this. Don't have sympathy for him, he's a rapist. That's literally a fact. By the way.
Yeah.
July 21st. I rarely drink because I'm on the graveyard shift, but I don't suppose I have much to complain about since this is how I make my living. August 16th, Chief Irons came in late today, looking grimmer than his usual self. I tried to joke with him to cheer him up, but he wasn't amused. He pulled his gun and threatened to shoot me. I was able to calm him down, but that guy must have some serious problems. He knows he can't enter the lab without my help and my medal. This is what it means for the Chief to serve and protect.
That's when you
Yeah,
take
it's-
away their gun and badge.
Yep.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
what you call the HR department, and like, yeah.
Umbrella, HR. Psh,
I mean, they got someone.
no. No. August 21st, William informed me that the police and media have begun their investigation on Umbrellas and affairs. He said that the investigation will be citywide and that there is a possibility they'll even search through the sewers. He asked me to suspend all Umbrella sewer activity. Operations until the investigation has concluded. The sewer will still be used for passage, but he stressed that I have to be extremely cautious and that I'd lose my job if anyone finds out about this operation. and then I'd be dog food. Oh, I'm dead anyway, so yeah. Series using anime. I don't work for later Western games. Post-apocalyptic themes?
Or Breath of Fire, yeah, it does.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, and like, I know at least in 3, like, yeah, you like end up wandering through a desert and end up finding like a forgotten civilization that's like way more advanced. But yeah,
I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
Bless.
I'm missing a medal.
Unfortunately.
Is it here?
yeah.
There we go.
7-star?
7-star medal. It's the Sephiroth medal I've been wanting forever.
Do do do.
It is stuck. Alright. Juke, juke, juke. Oh no. Spiders.
No, I know an RPG series we can always talk about. Oh, Wild Arms. Genuine classic, that one.
So we're gonna go back to that, right?
Yeah, one day. My list. Do it soon if you want me to.
Yep.
Why
If
are
you
you
want-
so excited
if
for
you
Wild
want to.
Arms? It's just fucking Wild Arms, dude.
I can make her cry again.
Alright.
Because that was her thing. She would cry all the time.
I found out there's a remake of the first game for the PS2. 5 new playable characters? Wow.
Wow.
Well, I feel like with that much added, I still wanted his PS1 version first. So they have different puzzles and stuff in the dungeons too.
Oh, that's cool. With, like Dingus and Dinga and I can't remember the other guy's name.
Is that legitimately their names? Like,
No, we
didn't rename them?
Yeah.
Their names are, no, we renamed them.
Okay.
Yeah, we renamed them.
I think their default names are... What are their default names? It's Jack, Brody, and... shit, I don't remember.
Archibald Brody, oh boy.
Yeah.
Rudy, Jack, and Cecilia. That's their names.
And the game is like a 4-hour intro.
It has,
Yeah.
It goes for like 4 hours and then the credits play, like the opening credits.
Yeah.
My arm!
It's okay, we got him.
We kind of shit on the game a lot, but in hindsight, I think we weren't very fair because there's a lot of cool systems in it. To be honest,
Yeah, it did,
It
yeah.
had the tool system, which was neat.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah.
3 separate characters that converge was pretty cool.
Yeah. We were
Players wish-
making
Okay.
fun of the characters and everything, but yeah, it was actually, you know, yeah. We should have gave it,
Better
what's it,
chance.
yeah. Yeah.
And now there's suddenly a key. I don't think
I love the
have.
introduction cutscene to that game. It's really nice. Well, I guess I'll practice that and put it on my list for the year, like I have a certain other RPG on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Probably won't happen this year, but we'll get to it as soon as we can.
Are you still? Oh, okay.
There's like 5 games in that series. 6, I think.
Okay.
There's also an anime.
Watching you play this is suddenly just reminding me of how Parasite Eve suddenly decided to try and be Resident Evil. It's the second game.
Yeah.
We're getting to that one of these days.
Yep. Shotgun parts. Hip hip hey. Hooray, hooray.
The first game was pretty fun, so
Yeah.
can't wait to see it gradually go downhill until we get to the game I despise. I'm playing the bad one. I always play the bad one.
I think someone on I forget which staff member it was, but someone I think implied that if they ever like in turn like they were asked about it, it's like they seem to imply that like if they were ever gonna redo like the third game, they wouldn't just do a remake of the third game. They would just kind of basically throw that in the bin and do something entirely different.
Yeah.
The third game needs to be thrown in the bin. That game is hot.
Oh, hello.
Garbage. I played some bad games, and it's not the worst, but it's not good.
I kept losing interest. Like, I kept trying to play it, but
Well, yeah, it's not exactly fun. It's pretty rough.
I don't know. There's just the story wasn't really grabbing my attention all that much.
Well, that's because half of it's got the Final Fantasy 13 thing going on. If you want to understand it, you gotta read a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
You know what I don't want to do?
Read a book.
Oh, yeah, and go read a book if I want to read a book.
Yeah.
Or an actual visual novel.
Yeah, I know tons of great visual novels. I can just go read those. Get the list good fucking visual novels. It's
Zero Escape.
Zero Escape.
No escape. Nowhere to run. Nowhere to hide.
There's probably scarier visual novels in that game. No, probably. I'm certain there is. It's probably safe.
Yeah.
You know, I didn't really think about it. We're pretty close to the end of the Anstca campaign here.
Yeah.
Talk about RPGs all fucking day. I have no idea where we're at in this game.
Yeah.
We're almost to the last area.
Yeah.
I'll pick up this stuff over here.
Our state spray. You should probably reload your gun.
Yeah.
I guess something I don't know if I mentioned, but the gun, when upgraded, goes through ammo quick if you keep it on auto. So
Yeah.
watch yourself.
I think next time I'm not gonna put the handgun parts on it.
I mean, you can turn it off of auto. And
You
still
can?
Get, yeah, see?
Oh, nice. Okay.
And then I think it gets... I think he still shoots more accurately, but use less ammo.
Okay.
I think. I guess I can just go look it up on the computer. Resident Evil 2 original handgun parts. Gun parts, yes. Okay, so he still gets the extended mag, so he gets more ammo to fire at once, but you don't have to use the auto fire mode.
Okay.
So it's still got a benefit to grab them, and you can turn auto on.
Yeah. Wee. Oh wait, the key's in here. Yeah. Wild Arms. Super long game.
I don't know how long it actually is, to be honest. I just know the intro one's long.
4 hours!
But if it has an introduction that's long, you kind of figure the rest of the game is probably long too.
Yeah.
How long to beat clocks it in at 28 hours just for the main story, not including extras?
It's actually not that long for an RPG like
For
that.
an RPG, it's pretty solid.
Yeah.
Beep, beep.
Compared to the other RPG we did recently, it is shorter than Final Fantasy VIII. 42.5 hours main story activity.
I think I made a mistake. Oh well. I'll try it with just the shotgun.
Oh, yeah, you're a little bit farther than you thought you were.
Yeah.
What are you thinking about the Plant 43 segment? With all the plants while you're mad and shit? So it is the decent area.
Yeah.
There's like a little
Ada,
bit more to this than
Ada.
the decent area.
Can you hear me? Come on.
If I
snap
did
out of it.
everything, it'd be 46 hours, which still isn't too bad.
He tells her to snap out of it after she's been hit in the head.
That's about half of what I'd say an average RPG clocks in.
Yeah.
Fantasy 87. Final Fantasy 7 only 38 hours main story, roughly.
Yeah, if I zipped through that game once just to see how fast I could get through it without doing any side quests or anything, and it took about 36 hours.
It's not really a hard game.
It's just if you spend time doing all the side quests and the chocobo breeding and everything, it takes longer.
That's half of what made Final Fantasy 8 take so long, as we did a lot.
I actually ended up skipping a lot of the side quests though, just because I wanted it to be over.
Yeah, well, early on we were doing something good though. Which is what made it take like that first year. We did like everything for the first like disc that we could be a guide or whatever. Eventually we decided just screw it. We didn't like the game enough that we didn't care anymore.
Owie, 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 owie.
Which means I can only imagine that 7 will have like a good and a bad. And that we like the game, so we'll report it a lot, but do a lot more because we like the whole game. This fight, in my eyes, is kind of notorious in my head for soft locking a lot of my games. A lot of my runs. Because soft lock's the wrong term. It's like a roadblock for me. Sometimes I just can't. On normal, this fight can ruin my run, as is not enough ammo, not enough meds,
yeah.
etc.
Yeah, he's not fun.
He's not a nice man.
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 He's a mean person.
He's a mean person.
Don't die on me, Ada. Come on.
You can't
Wake
die
up.
now, Ada.
Come on.
I order you not to die.
I order you not to die.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Hey, take it easy. We're inside Umbrella's secret lab. I'll go find something to treat that wound, so just rest here in the meantime.
But I'll only slow you down with these injuries. Go. Save yourself.
I told you, it's my job to look after you.
But
Oh wait, there's more?
you'll be
Shit.
in danger if you stay
I
with
thought we were
me.
almost done.
I know I've only known you for a short period of time, but I really enjoy being with you.
You don't even
I
know
know.
me.
I'm not capable
She's only known him
of
for 1
caring
hour.
about anyone,
No,
but I don't want to lose you.
We're leaving this place together. Wait here for me.
It's
I'll be
a
right back.
Alexander Kasima situation. Known each other for 5 minutes.
What?
From King's Quest 6.
Oh, yeah,
oh,
yeah.
yeah.
They know each other for 5 minutes, and then you're in love. Forever.
Is that not how it works? Guys, I think I'm a stalker.
No one's perfect.
Do I have any single herbs? Yes, I do. I'm still caution! Is there anybody back here? More shotgun shells. Gimme. Yeah, I still gotta go through this place and, like, turn on the power and...
Yeah, Yeah, I forgot. I usually just play Claire A on these, so.
Yeah. I think Claire A is a bit longer, though.
Yeah, she's got a bunch of shit to do with Sherry.
Yeah.
And she technically does in Claire B too, but the B scenarios feel a little... Like the non-canon B scenarios feel kind of fast.
Yeah, for...
I guess I should say the non-canon scenarios feel kind of fast.
Yeah, for Claire A, that extra side pack, it becomes necessary.
Ignore that message I just sent. I leaned on my keyboard by mistake.
Oh. Alrighty, here we go.
I think just because there's not a lot more to talk about with Resident Evil 2 right now. I have a game on the PS1, I think it's called Legends of Mana, and I tried to play it once and I got super lost. And I was like, alright.
Yeah, that one,
My keyboard.
I mean, you can get through it without a guide, pretty much, but if you want to unlock every single world and every single quest, you have to put them down in a certain order.
I had no idea what I was doing. It was very overwhelming.
I was actually thinking about doing that at some point for either my channel or CLG.
I just have this point I'm at now where if I think I want to do something, I automatically look like I'm going to do it on CLG.
Yeah.
That game overwhelmed the shit out of me, and I don't know if it's just something like dumb or something. But
Well, it doesn't really explain all that much. It tells you how to put, like, the mailbox down in the first world, and then after that it just expects you to figure it out.
in fact, I think the only Mana game I've played that I've ever been able to get through is Secret of Mana.
That's pretty good, too.
It's fine, yeah. Most of that series, I have no idea how any of it works. Kinda.
I've never finished Secret of Mana. I've gotten close, though, to the end. Oh, I need that thing.
Yeah, I was really close, and then I got kind of derailed by stuff happening.
And then Zaylee told me how it ended. I'm like, okay.
There's a bunch of games in this series. I have no idea what any of that shit is.
Wee. Wee.
I should go back and like finish it because literally the next place I had to go to was the Pure Land.
Ah, okay. That's like the last area, I think.
I think me and my dad played through that game together. 'Cause you could, you know,
Speaking of
control,
being in the last area for games, I still have to finish Berseria.
and what?
Tales of Berseria.
Oh, I own that.
I'm at the last dungeon, but I know
I
it's
own-
gonna take an hour, so I want to be able to set a time where I can just get through it and not have to like get up and do things halfway through.
Berseria and Zestiria.
Zestiria, yeah. Berseria is like the prequel to Zestiria.
Yeah, I think it's told that, but I was also told to play Zestiria first anyways, because it would still make more sense if I did that. So I was like, alright. And I never got around to it.
Yeah, I'm doing it backwards because I've seen parts of Zestiria, but I played through Berseria first.
And then I think I have Symphonia somewhere too.
Yeah, Symphonia's
Borrowed
pretty
a
good.
physical copy, and I've just not played it. I know nothing about the Tales games.
I love them. Except the final dungeons in Tales of Destiny.
Well, okay. So are these games connected, or are they just...
Most of them aren't.
Yeah.
Okay. But there are some.
Yeah, like Berseria and Zestiria
Yeah,
are connected.
that's weird. Laboratory Security Manual. Laboratory Security Manual. Security measures in case of an emergency. In the instance of an uncontainable biohazardous breakout, all security measures will be directed toward the underground transport facility. In the instance that any abnormalities are detected among cargo in transit, all materials will automatically be transported from the loading zone to the designated high-speed train, at which point all materials will be isolated and disposed of immediately. In the instance of a Class 1 emergency, the entire train will be purged and disposed of without delay. In the instance that the lab itself becomes contaminated, the northernmost route currently used to transport materials to and from the facility will be designated as the emergency escape route. This route will secure passage to the relay point outside the city limits. Disclosure about any information regarding research conducted here or the existence of this facility is strictly prohibited. Since it is our top priority to keep all research classified, escape access may be denied under certain extenuating circumstances.
Also, Tales of Fantasia is technically connected to Symphonia.
Oh, that's right.
I want an RPG series that's like properly connected for once. Temporary user registration for the Culture Experiment Room. Username guest. Password none. Valid for 24 hours.
There's the Star Ocean games.
I think
I've
it's
heard of those, I think.
Star Ocean 3 is the only one I've played, I think. Has Fate in it.
Till the end of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I finished that game.
Star Ocean.
The only thing I liked about it was the battle system.
Ah.
The battle system was fun.
Yeah.
I loved it. But the story, I'm like, what?
Star Ocean, the second story, time.
The story was pretty out there.
I'm like,
yeah.
what?
Yeah.
What is going on? And then
The first game's another one of those games that the only US release is on the PlayStation.
I mean, I've finished it and I had no desire to play it ever again. Pretty much. Despite the battle system being as fun as it was.
Actually, going again on that train of superior PSP versions, I'm pretty sure the best version of Tales of Fantasia is on the PSP, but it's never, I don't think it's been fully translated for an English audience, even by, like, fans were working on it. I don't think it was finished.
So, it's better than the PlayStation 1 version?
It is, yeah. It's even
Nice.
got a, there was a sequel of sorts to Fantasia. I forget if it was the same... Like, there was like a weird thing. It was like a WonderSwan Color sequel or something weird like that. And they remade that as well and stuck it together with the remake of Fantasia on the PSP. So.
I love how I was looking at how connected the Star Ocean games are, and I love they are all after one another, and it goes like first game, second game takes place like 20 years later, then 2 years after that, then 400 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean...
And then there's a prequel.
Of course.
Naturally. And then one that takes place between the second and third game. No, second and fourth game. So, one that takes place between that 400-year gap.
Huh.
And then a fucking mobile game.
Yeah. Though, like, one of them, it happens in the same world. It happens they're all connected, but without going too far with the story, it doesn't necessarily happen in the same world for most of it.
See, I hate this already. Just stop. I can't.
I mean...
Oh, look, this
Yeah,
one
there we
mentions
go.
Tales of Fantasia.
Yeah.
Because the gameplay is apparently often compared to the Tales series.
Like super liquors, oh my god.
Yeah. They're dark. So.
Super liquor!
There was a dot hack game on an unreleased in North America dot hack game on the PlayStation Portal.
Oh yeah.
Link. Dot hack.
That actually got fan translated.
That's good. Man. I'm looking at a list of
I can't pick those up.
PlayStation Portable games.
I
just
can
for
pick them up
conversation.
later.
There's a 300 game on the portable. Like the Spartans
This
version.
is Sparta! Kick.
Yeah, the meme. That one.
Yeah.
Spoiler alert, everyone dies.
They die. Not everyone.
That's
That
not
one guy
it.
fucks off and he doesn't die.
Yeah.
Someone had to live.
Oh yeah, because if they all died, who would know the story, right?
Yeah.
True. True.
I always thought it'd be really funny to get like
Look
a
at those.
movie from the Persian's perspective, where it's just like half of them are just sitting there for the entire movie, not doing anything.
Dur, 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 dur.
So, should we go help them? Nah.
It's just a comedy slice of life until suddenly death at the end of the movie.
I mean, there was so many more Persians that the guys who in the movie could have just not even been like dead.
Yeah, because like the guys in the back of because the whole reason why the Spartans decided to stand to hold them there is the Persian army was too big. They literally had to march down that narrow pass. So the guys at the back of the Persian army could literally just sat around and did nothing. Because it's not like they could engage the enemy. There just wasn't enough room for it.
Yeah. Well, you just hear guys getting killed, and these three guys are just standing there like, hey, how you going?
Hey, boy, I'm glad I wasn't sent to the front line.
Thank God we have a high rank, huh?
Yeah.
Hey, Norm.
Yeah. This is why you don't piss Xerxes off.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
Oh, the Dracula X Chronicles. I forgot about that.
Wait.
That's the fun part of looking at the PSP lineup. You see things where you're like, oh yeah, that game.
Yeah, isn't the PS4 version based off of the PSP version?
Where is it?
I think so, yeah. Rondo of Bloods includes Castlevania Requiem and a package. Yeah, I think that's right. Because Dracula X Chronicles is just a remake of Rondo of Blood, but named after the Super Nintendo similar version. I don't know, it's weird.
I can't open that yet.
So I imagine it's probably going to be the 2.5D version from PSP version, which would be fun. And I think it's also still going to include Symphony of the Night, which is fun. That's a good game.
I know the only thing that's disappointing for some people is it has new voice acting.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Like the PS4 version of Symphony of the Night's gonna have new voice acting?
Yeah, the PSP version did too.
Oh no, that's right. That sucks. Don't belong in this world. This Gaia 1's subtitle is Afternoon of Darkness. Oh, Hour of Darkness, but the PSP version is called Afternoon of Darkness.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then 2 is called Cursed Memories, except the PSP version is called Dark Hero Days. Interesting.
The Disgaea games. Great game, but it will literally take forever if you want to like 100%.
I've been playing 5 off and on, and I've barely done anything in that game.
Yeah. Well, the actual regular story isn't really any longer than any other RPG.
Besides
Really?
the fact that you have to grind a shit ton.
Which, even then, I mean, to complete the actual story, I at least know with like 2 and 3, the ones that I've actually spent a lot of time with, it really doesn't take any longer than like, 30, 40 hours to do.
I played the first game, and I had to grind a shit ton, and I still didn't end up beating this mini-boss guy.
Well, yeah, the first one hasn't aged as well.
Yeah, I was trying to play the first one a while, like a couple of years ago, or whenever I was trying to play the first one, and having problems getting into it. I wasn't really in the mood for such a grindy game, I guess.
Yeah,
I like its style, like its dialogue and stuff. Like,
But
Yeah, that was why I wanted to like it, but I was just having trouble getting into it for how grindy it was.
I just need to sit down and like force myself to play it just so I can play the sequels. But I don't like to play games out of order if I can avoid it.
Well, with the Sky, you really don't need to.
Yeah,
play
I know
them
it's
in
not
order.
necessarily a story thing. I like to see series progress. I like to see how they change, improve. And I say this every fucking time. I try to say I want to play series in order, and people are like, "Well, you don't have to. They're barely connected." It's like, well, I don't care. It's not the connection; it's the progression I want to see. Fuck.
Yeah.
I remember having
I guess
a discussion about.
technically a lot of the post-game stuff that you might want to see in order, because usually that's when the characters from the previous games usually show up, and you can end up getting them in your party.
I remember when I first got into the Yakuza games, I was like, I'm gonna play them in order. And someone was like, that's dumb, the early games are bad. And I was like, fuck off, I want to play them in order.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, just let me do my thing. Fuck.
Okay.
I ended up not even playing the series in order because I just found the fourth game one day and picked it up because it was cheap. But so you can ignore there.
Yeah.
It's so annoying when people are like, well, don't play the games in order and fuck off. Just let me do what I want to do. There was a Hellboy game on the DS? Or the
Hellboy.
PSP? That's weird, I don't like it.
There are things that go bump in the night. We are the ones who bump it back.
Two Iki Tosin games on the PSP. Not sure how I feel about that. Innocent Life of Futuristic Harvest Moon. I don't know what that is, but it sounds like my jam.
Oh, what game is it?
Innocent Life.
There we go.
Futuristic Harvest Moon.
Alright. See, where is it? It has been 47 minutes. I'm gonna save. And end the episode. When we come back, we should be able to finish the game. I think. 1 or 2 more episodes. Tops. Bye!